This is the Family Pet Nanny. Hope you're well. As you know, I have been pet sitting back to back for a couple of months now, and I'm currently here with Maxine and Raisin. And the girls are napping right now, so I thought I'd take this time to make a little video and talk to you guys about a couple of things that have been weighing on me. In my time here so far, I have been experiencing some issues with actual neighbor dogs. We've been walking the girls daily. So, on our walk, we've encountered a couple of dogs, with their owners walking up and down the street as well. And we say hello every morning and chat for a little bit. And what I've noticed about these certain dogs is that they're scooting on their hind ends, kind of rubbing their butt against the sidewalk. And sorry for my rocking, but had to demonstrate it for you. Rock, rock, scoot, scoot. And so what I wanted to share with you about the scooting is that in some cases, the scooting can indicate parasites, unfortunately. Also, it can indicate just irritation due to their stool not coming out clean. And that can happen depending on what's going on with their diet, if they're digesting it well, if it's assimilating to their body well. So sometimes if it's not, a clean release, some residue will get stuck on their hind ends and start to irritate them. So my best suggestion is give them a bath and clean that little area. Sometimes if I don't have time for a bath, if that's happening with my dog Chachi, then I just get a little wet wipe, a baby wipe, and, wipe him down. And then, of course, give him a bath later when I get a chance. And so try that with your dog if you notice them scooting. And if that is done and they're still scooting, then talk to your veterinarian about the scooting issue. So that is one thing that I was noticing, and I did suggest that to this man who I encountered walking his dogs that were scooting. And the other thing is I wanted to address dog food. A lot of you who see my postings on my Facebook page, Family Pet Nanny, see a lot of my videos on pet nutrition and what I've been transitioning Chachi's diet to, which is real food, whole food diet. And I don't say people food because I don't believe there's such a thing. People food, dog food, there shouldn't be a definition. There shouldn't be a division. We should be sharing the bounty that the earth provides with our pets. There's no reason not to. If you look at the label of a bag of dog food, it says it has wholesome cranberries, carrots, blueberries, spinach. Okay, so that if that is packed into a little ball of kibble, why can't you just give it to them fresh and get the true benefits and the nutrients from that? My example is I took care of 2 dogs last year who were just being fed dry kibble. And it was top of the line dry kibble. It was, it was, I'm outside and there's bugs. It was top of the line, grain free, organic. I mean, as far as kibble goes, this was, primo, right? But still, it was dry kibble. And these dogs know intuitively that there's something better out there because I'm sitting there eating dinner right in front of them and they're sniffing my plate going, why can't we have what you're having, And I felt so bad for them. And they're constantly hungry, these dogs, at this point, when I was caring for them last year. And they're sniffing around my plate. They're constantly watching to see if something falls off of my plate. And most people will tell you, oh, well, that's just dogs begging. You need to stop that behavior through training. Yes, it is begging, but you can stop them through training, sure. But if I was you, I would encourage you to read between the lines, look beyond that human way of thinking, and just realize that they are hungry. We're not being fair to them, okay? They want what we have, and there's no reason for us to be keeping it from them. So with these dogs in particular, I got the idea one night. I was making a huge batch of tomatoes and Brussels sprouts and bell pepper. And it was the yellow bell pepper, the sweeter one. And they were sniffing and they were looking interested. I said, oh, what if I try this? So I gave them a little tidbit in their food and they inhaled it. And I couldn't believe it. They were so happy and they were so satisfied and they were spry after that and they wanted to play. It was amazing. So I would encourage you to try that. And all those ingredients that I just mentioned are perfectly healthy and normal for your dog to eat. I give them to Chachi all the time. And his diet is better because of it. His stool is cleaner and more solid. He's healthier. It's a win-win all the way around. So give that a try. So if your dogs seem to be constantly begging or never full, never satisfied, maybe try giving them real food and see how much happier they become. And you're not hurting them. You're giving them nutrients that their body needs. So it might actually improve their health. I've seen an 18-year-old dog turned around from being fed some veggies. And I'm not talking about switching them to a vegetarian diet, although there are vegetarian and vegan dogs out there. So I'm not advocating for that, but I am saying fresh nutrients are the way to go. So if you want to experiment, tomatoes are perfectly safe. Something meaty and beefy. Mushrooms are good. Broccoli, green beans, sweet potatoes are the best. Chachi loves those. I buy him like a bag a week and he goes through all of them. Corn, but try non-GMO corn, organic corn. So these are some things you can try. And I keep sharing this about diet because I noticed the difference, the profound difference it's made in Chachi's physical well-being and just in the clients who I've, fed as a treat, a little vegetable here and there, and they love it. Some dogs will be like, ugh, what's that? Where's the beef, But, for the most part, they just want something more yummy than their dry kibble. So let me say that my videos are not intended to treat, diagnose, nor pass judgment on any of my pet parents or clients, nor on my friends and family. Do what you feel you need to do as necessary for your pets and their well-being. I'm just trying to share experiences that I have witnessed through my own dog and through my clients and how much it's helping them. So I hope these tips help you and your pets or pass along the knowledge. Hit the subscribe button below. And I've got to get back to my pet sitting. I think it's time for the girls to go for a walk. So y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.